What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and believe it or not, we actually hit another 4 out of 4 this morning. So another cash. We cashed 9x on this one here. We took Valorant right here, and this was actually happening this morning. And these guys went way over their lines right here. You can see this guy. He got 52 kills. This guy got 42. And then we also took League of Legends, which this happened actually yesterday morning. These guys went way over their projections as well. And then I did take this play on Thursday. So if you joined the VIP yesterday or like this morning or something like that, don't panic. We did take this on Thursday, around 5 p.m. So again, yesterday, it didn't actually get sent out yesterday. It got sent out Thursday for games happening on Friday and then actually this morning. But, sometimes we got to take the plays early that are happening, in a day or two, just to get that early value. So we got really early value, good value on Valorant right here, and the Moors cash for us. Also throughout the day, hit some of these two-mans. Went ahead, cashed this same sort of thing here with Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike and Valorant are very, very similar. So took the Moors as well. You always want to either take the Moors or the Lesses, and take the Moors here. And this one went way over as well. I think this game went into overtime, and then this game I think went into overtime. Actually, I think this game was just pretty close. Monacy. If you guys don't know Monacy, this line is super free. If you ever see Monacy in like the 32, 33s, I pretty much always take him there. So that is a little tip for you guys. Like Monacy, he is one of the best players in the world. And he really is probably the best player in the world right now. And they consistently set his line way too low. Like this guy puts up 20 kills a game easily, making him get about 40 kills. So if you ever see this name right here, it kind of looks like money with the 0 in the name right here. I will give you that tip that if his line is ever like in the 32s, take that right away without question. And then we also took one of the players he was playing against to go over, cash both of those. So it's just these little things you need to know with Counter-Strike to get you there. So I will say the Flex Friday entry actually did not do well at all. That first play ended up not cashing us there. The game ended up actually going really long, but the guy who was the opper, who I said was the sniper, he actually ended up getting less headshots. So it looks really bad that it's like not correlated at all. But that sniper actually did get a ton of kills. He just didn't get many headshots. But yeah, the Flex Friday play didn't hit. It's a 6-man entry at the end of the day. So we're really not expected to hit a lot of those, right? I'm starting to do more 4-mans on this channel, especially with the NFL coming up, because there's so many NFL games, and it's very, very difficult to take 2-mans in NFLs in NFL entries because they're so payout shifted. So you need to take 4-mans or more to kind of avoid that payout shift. So just so you guys know, with the 4-mans, obviously we're going to hit less than we do when we hit all the 2-mans, right? I do in today's video have a Counter-Strike and NFL 4-man. So if you want to just take the Counter-Strike 2-man and then also just put like down maybe half what you normally put down on the whole 4-man, you can definitely do that as well. I will say there is an Israel Adesanya discount. There was a ton of discounts yesterday for some reason. I almost couldn't keep up with them. There was like NFL discounts that were thrown at us. I tried to send them out. I was actually, like watching a movie, and then I was like, wait, there's NFL discounts that have like 15 minutes left, and I tried to send that out to the free plan on Winnable. So if you're not on the free plan on Winnable, make sure to join that, because I'm trying to send you guys value on the free plan and get you guys as many free plays as possible as well. And then there was some soccer discounts randomly, and then there's also this Israel Adesanya discount. So a lot of discounts. I don't know if PrizePicks, they're like made people mad and they're just trying to like win people back or what, but cool. We're going to take the discount, so we will have a play in today's video for this also. If you guys don't know who I am or what I do correlated betting in eSports. So that's going to be League of Legends, Valorant, Counter-Strike. If you don't know those games, if you've never played those games before, that's completely fine. I'll explain how they're correlated, and I will pretty much gift you guys the play so you don't have to do any of the work, any of the thinking, or even understand what those games do. But just so you know, they are very, very correlated, and I will explain kind of what that means later in the video. There is also a lot of correlation in NFL, so we do a lot of NFL. We do some MLB here and there. What else do? We do Call of Duty, yeah, that's pretty much it. We do some golf also. So we do any sort of sport that you can find correlation in. I am betting on it, and I am up 240 units in this time frame. So this is actually the 3-month mark. So this is since May 17th. This graph has been tracking, and we're up 240 units. If you do the math, 240 divided by 3 is around 80 units every single month. So since I've been tracking it very, very closely, and I pretty much use Pickett to track my bets, then you can use you can see that we are up 80 units every single month. And yeah, I do correlation and also track my bets very, very closely. Those are kind of the two pillars of this channel. So if that interests you, also we make a ton of profit. So obviously that probably interests you also. But yeah, I pretty much I made this channel because there were so many people that it just seemed like they were winning every day and like they just weren't truthful with their bets and stuff like that. But I want to be as transparent as possible for you guys, especially my VIP members, because they are actually paying me money to tail my picks, and they definitely deserve to get the most transparency out there. So if you're interested in that, if you like those sort of pillars, definitely join my VIP. I will say you can actually get my VIP completely for free for a full month by signing up for Better and putting at least $10 in there. All you have to do is text me the word Better. So this is the first step on how to get into this. Text me the word Better at this number right here on the screen, and I will get you guys the instructions to get 1 month of my VIP for free. So don't try to do anything else. Don't try to sign up for Better yourself. Just text me the word Better, and I will walk you through the steps, because it can get a little bit confusing, because Better's process of getting people signed up is kind of annoying. So make sure to text me Better, and I'll get you guys the steps step by step so you don't mess up or anything like that. And I will get you a free month of my VIP, which again, we're averaging in the past 3 months about 80 units every single month. So if you just bet $10 on every single bet, you would average to be up $800 in that time frame. So really, really great performance. Let's go ahead and hop into the first play of the day, because I'm really excited about this one. I'm really excited about the preseason. So we do have two preseason plays right here. We got Wentz, and then we got Justin Ross. So I really like this Wentz play right here, over 55.5. I'm not sure if it's going to bump up or not. I would take him up to like 60, maybe 61. I think he might bump up to like in the 60s. I really, really like him here. I also am pairing him up with Justin Ross. So this is correlated, because if Wentz does really well, let's just say he throws for 100 yards, then it's likely that some of those 100 yards are going to come from Justin Ross. Also, Mahomes is playing a lot of this game. Supposedly, it's kind of up in the air. It's kind of like he said, she said type thing. But if Mahomes plays a lot, obviously Mahomes is really good, and he should spread the ball around to Justin Ross and stuff like that. Mahomes is really known for spreading the ball around. But really like this line here. Wentz, he got like very little playing time. I think he was 4 out of 4 last game. He only had 10 snaps, and I think he played for maybe like 3/4 of a quarter or something like that. So I really hope he gets like a quarter and a half or something like this. And if he does get a quarter and a half, maybe he gets like 4 or 5 series. He only got 2 series last time. So if he gets like 4 or 5 series, I think he should easily go over this line here. And honestly, the series that he did get, it was kind of like 3 and outs, or like it was really short series. So if he does get like one good series, I think he could really do this. And he did actually play pretty well last game. Even though they lost and stuff like that, he did play pretty well last game. So really like this Wentz line. I think it's way too low is really why I'm taking it. I think this should be more in like the 70s, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is correlated at the end of the day, and we're going to do a lot of correlated NFL throughout this next like 6 months, which I'm super, super excited about. So yeah, preseason is kind of hard to determine how these guys are going to play and how long these guys are going to play is really what it is. But this is correlated at the end of the day. I'm going to be sending out NFL all weekend long, so definitely join the VIP. I'm probably going to send out like 12 plays today once it's all said and done. And then we do have correlated Counter-Strike right here. So taking the less and less. If you guys remember right here, I took a lot of the mores for these games, but I'm taking the less and less for this particular game right here. So it is correlated based off a game length. So the shorter a game goes, less kills happen generally, and the longer a game goes, more kills happen in general as well, because it's just the more rounds that happen, the more kills, the less rounds, the less kills. So if you guys, think about it, if it goes into overtime or if it's a really close game, then more kills are going to happen because these guys are going to have more rounds to get those kills. Now, if the game is a blowout, if it's just a really short game, then less kills will happen in general, and both these guys should go under. So that is what I'm taking here. Again, if you're watching this later in the day, maybe like mid-afternoon to late afternoon, you can just take this CS2 play as a 2-man also. So, if this game has already happened, if this game's already kicked off, you can take this as a 2-man. So I'm trying to get you guys as much value as possible. I do also have that Israel Adesanya line. Before I do that, I did want to mention that I do have an NFL season pass. So if you're really into the NFL, also you'll get all of my plays. So I'm not only sending out NFL plays. This is pretty much like getting 6 months of my VIP. I'm just calling it the NFL season pass. You can get this for $697. And normally my VIP is $150 per month. So again, normally, if you're getting 6 months of my VIP, that's going to be $900. So you're getting a pretty big cost saving right there. And I also wanted to show you guys the performance of last NFL season. And I honestly, I didn't even take NFL or college football betting that seriously last season. I was really just doing it more as a hobby and just to make some side hustle income. And that's kind of why I started this channel, because I was like, wow, you can make a good amount of income betting on games like this, doing correlation. So I did a lot of correlation last year, and I didn't even take that many bets. It seems like 200 bets or something like that is a lot of bets, but over the course of a college football season, it's really not that much. And you can see we got 30% ROI on college football, up almost 300 units, and then up 215 units on the NFL last season, with a lot more bets on the NFL. But I absolutely kill college football. It's really, really easy to make money on college football. And again, if you sign up for the 6 month pass right here, also if you sign up for a free month of my VIP, we will get some college football plays in for you guys. So again, take advantage of that. If you know that you're going to lock in VIP and you know you're going to be a longtime subscriber and VIP member, and it's really worth it for you, definitely take advantage of this NFL season pass. If you have any questions, you can also text me. My number is right here. So anyone has any questions or wants to get into my VIP, just text me and we can work something out for sure. Last play of the day is going to be Izzy Adesanya to go more than one strike. So again, not going to go too much into detail here. He should get one significant strike unless something crazy happens. But yeah, locking this in. And then the next play is going to be Chris Sale to go under 43.5 pitcher fantasy score. I found this play on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, so let me hop in there and show you guys how I found this play. All right, you guys, so I'm on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer right here. I actually got a question in yesterday's video about this optimizer, and the question was pretty much like, hey, do they do other books other than Sleeper? And yes, you can see they do. So here's the Sleeper tab. There's also like Underdog Fantasy, Parlay Play, all of these other books that you probably have, and then there's also PrizePicks right here. So PrizePicks tab right here, you can see there's a lot of green because PrizePicks is actually a good book, and that's why I bet on it a lot, because they do have a lot of profitable plays out right now, and pretty much all the time. Like anytime that you come on this optimizer, you will see a lot of these green plays, and anytime they're in these dark green or like light green, these are actually EV positive plays, because if you think about it, there's probably like 10,000 lines out right now on PrizePicks between all of these different sports and all of these different lines. If you think about MLB, you got strikeouts, runs, RBIs, hits allowed, all these sort of things, right? And it is really giving you like the top 10 to 20 plays right now that are the best plays and the most profitable plays. And these are profitable long term. So again, I went with Chris Sale right here. This is the second play on the board, but you can see it's actually really close odds to hit right here. I just like Sale a little bit more than Hunter Brown, because Hunter Brown is actually playing the White Sox. So I was like, he has a good opportunity to like really absolutely kill the White Sox, but went with Chris Sale here under fantasy score. The reason being is because if you look right here on DraftKings, Caesars, and Bet Online. Actually, no, this is Bovada. So Caesars, DraftKings, and Bovada. His line is right around 40. So his line is at 40 on these books, and then his line on PrizePicks is at 43.5. So if these other huge billion-dollar books like DraftKings and stuff like that have him at 40, but then on PrizePicks his line's 43.5, we're going to take him under on PrizePicks, because we're going to say, hey, these other books, they're billion-dollar books for a reason. They're million-dollar books for a reason. We got the Caesars, we got Caesars Palace, we got DraftKings backing us on our data. So we're going to take the under here. So again, if you think you're smarter than these sports books, if you think you're smarter than Caesars Palace or DraftKings, you definitely are wrong, right? Because I'm telling you, I'm a profitable bettor. I'm up 80 units last month, and really how I do that is because I realize that these other books are smarter than I am, and they have the data, they have the money backing it. There's no way that I have the amount of money or time invested to know what these lines are more than they do. So that is why I use this optimizer a lot, because it's pretty much saying, hey, these books know what they're talking about, and you can see it kind of does this for every single other sport and player. So again, lock that in, Chris Sale with Adesanya. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Let's win the some NFL preseason plays today. Thank you guys so much for watching.